Indonesia. And the name of Indonesia ขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆให้กับนักกีฬาและสตาฟโค้ชด้วยนะคะ Head coach Mr. Antonius Ferry Rinaldo Team manager Mr. Suhadi Assistant coach Mr. Romy Cristiander Sandra Team official Mr. Darshano Official Mr. Ferry Jupli and the player name of Indonesia number 32 Rezi Dwi Penono number 5 Dian Heryadi number 9 Untung Kendro Miriono number 17 Francisco Yogi da Silva number 99 Rairi Pradama Putra Handoyo number 7 Yerigo Tuazera number 25 Wardana number 19 Sarah Sugendo number 20 Teddy Apriana number 24 Indra Muhammad and number 52 Suri Adin and the name of Philippines Head coach Mr. Raul Sersa Rasara Team manager Mr. Sawerni Reno Albedo Antonio Player name of Philippines number 5 Amon Warsotos number 6 Giovanni Araron number 8 Rosel Escordo number 9 Rema Kose number 12 Rema Bello number 30 Chris Michael Toroni number 40 Kelly Ferre number 50 Jonas Tibayan number 16 Roger Brooklyn number 18 Troy Rosario number 19 Ron Plesolman and number 20 Ken Holmes Quez and the referee for this game referee name Mr. Michael Wino from India umpire 1 Mr. Wu Sin from Singapore umpire 2 Mr. Supong Wichaipin from Thailand and the commissioner Dr. Wiwatita Parakun from Thailand และลำดับต่อไปขอเชิญทุกท่านในที่นี้ค่ะยืนตรงเพื่อเคารพเพลงชาติ Please stand for national anthem สำหรับเกมการแข่งขันในคู่นี้นะคะก็ได้ส่ง5ตัวแรกนะคะทั้ง2ทีมค่ะเริ่มจากอินโดนีเซียนะคะหมายเลข5นะคะเดียนเฮอร์ยาดีและก็หมายเลข7ค่ะเยอร์ริโก
สวัสดีครับวันนี้เรามากันอีกครั้งกับรายการ SEABA Stankovic Cup 2016 นะครับเป็นการแข่งขันระหว่างทีมชาติอินโดนีเซียกับทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์ครับเราก็จะมาดูเบื้องหลังการเตรียมพร้อมของทีมชาติอินโดนีเซียก่อนเลยนะครับกับโค้ชรินัลโดครับ So coach, you're going up against us very strong Philippines team. What sort of encouragement words do you have for your team?
Yeah, I tell to my players for the come out, play the ball with the nothing to lose, right? And then we against maybe the strongest team in this tournament, right? Beside Thailand, I think. But I encourage the player for the nothing to lose for playing because we have nothing to do with the fear with Philippines because our chance is now is closer to go to the Final Four, right? So just play the game with have fun, but stay focused in the system, right? That's all.
ครับผมก็ถามโค้ชรินัลโดนะครับว่าวันนี้เจอกับทีมฟิลิปปินส์ที่แข็งแกร่งมากมีอะไรที่พูดกับผู้เล่นของทีมชาติอินโดนีเซียบ้างครับก็โค้ชรินัลโดบอกให้ผู้เล่นเล่นอย่างไม่ต้องกลัวอะไรเล่นอย่างเต็มที่นะครับเล่นอยู่ในระบบของตัวเองแล้วก็อยากจะชนะในเกมนี้เพื่อที่จะได้เข้าไปในรอบ4ทีมสุดท้ายครับผมก็นี่คือความพร้อมของทีมชาติอินโดนีเซียแล้วเดี๋ยวเราเจอกันกับความพร้อมของทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์ต่อครับต่อไปเราก็มาดูกันกับความพร้อมของทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์นะครับกับโค้ชจอร์จเรเยสครับ So coach, how do you keep your players from being complacent in a situation like this?
Yeah, that's always the tricky part, especially with a group of younger guys. But we always tell them that it's really about respect. The game of basketball has given them a lot, given us a lot of opportunities, and it's just right that every time we step on the court, we give the sport respect, and that means respecting your opponents. So really, these team we're up against Indonesia are professional players, and we're a team of amateurs. So it's really we have no right really to be complacent and be relaxed coming to this game. We have to put our best foot forward.
ครับผมก็ถามโค้ชจอร์จนะครับว่าเจอสถานการณ์อย่างนี้ทำยังไงให้เล่นแบบไม่ประมาทหรือไม่เล่นแบบไม่กดเกินไปนะครับซึ่งก็ได้คำตอบว่าทุกครั้งที่เขาลงไปเขาก็บอกให้ผู้เล่นของเขาเล่นอย่างให้เกียรติคู่ต่อสู้ให้เกียรติกับกีฬาบาสเกตบอลที่ทำให้เขาได้มีอะไรมากจนถึงวันนี้ก็นี่คือความพร้อมของทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์นะครับAnd we're here. The game has just recently started. It's the SEABA Stankovic Cup. It's Philippines against Indonesia. Giovanni Halalon, or as Filipino viewers like to call him, the bus driver. Don't really understand that, but that's what they call him. He's put the score on first. It's Philippines 2, Indonesia 0. Wardana tries to get the ball. Gets it to Suryadin. Doesn't make the three-pointer. Halalon with a nice pass to Escoto. Escoto rises up. The ball goes out, and Indonesia gets the ball. For the starting lineup, it's Giovanni Halalon, Roger Pogoy, Kevin Fair, and Russell Escoto. Halalon passes it to the corner. Pogoy for three. And it goes down. Starting off on a nice run, 5-0, Philippines in the lead. We might see the Gilas Cadets try a lot of stuff in today's game. Indonesia are 0-2, Philippines are 2-0. They can afford to try a little bit here. Steal by Halalon. Nice pass off to Bello. For Indonesia, it's Jericho, Wardana, Teddy, Haryadi, and Suryadin. Jericho tries to pass out of the double team, gets free, and scores the first point for Indonesia. Scores 7-2 with 8 minutes left. Halalan still slicing the defense, unable to get that one to go down. Indonesia has got to try to work a lot much harder to keep up with the Philippine squad. Yesterday they did a good job to keep up with Malaysia for a quarter and a half. For all you YouTube viewers, I'd like to say hello. I'm going to be monitoring the comments a little bit. Shout out to all you YouTube viewers from every country, especially from what I see. It's dominated by mostly Filipino fans. Good to see you always showing support. And we're gonna come out of the timeout here. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Jericho is going to inbound the ball. He's gonna get it to Teddy. Ardana. Oh, Haryadi takes the mid-range jumper and it falls out of bounds. The Gilas Cadets get it back. Good question being asked. Why do they call Halalan the bus driver? Apparently, it's not because he drives buses, but here he is driving the offense of the Philippine squad. Passes it to Pokoy, but Pokoy doesn't hit the three. Teddy tries to bring it up. He has Farah on him. So Yadin, the leading scorer for Indonesia, has yet to get on the board. But here he goes, and he drops down the mid-range jumper. Indonesia coming within 3 points. It's 7-4. Indonesia has only led one time during this entire tournament. Nice pass from Halalan to Farah. Halalan trying to keep up with Jericho. Jericho had 17 points in the game yesterday against Malaysia. Tried to will his team, but unable to do so. Nice mid-range jumper by Haryadi. Halalan trying to go all the way. Draws a foul on Jericho there. Halalan did a good job of breaking down the Singapore defense yesterday. Halalan led Philippines yesterday in the game against Singapore with 17 points. Did a lot of his work just driving into the defense and floating it over defenders. 2 points for the Philippines. The lead is now 11-6. We're almost at the halfway mark of the first quarter. Jericho pushing the ball forward. He has Russell Escoto spin move to the right. Jericho drops it down. He's getting off to a good start. Jericho, after starting the tournament 2 games a bit out of tune, he's been feeling it and spins right into the lane, drops it down. If you remember from the SEA Games last year in Singapore, this is a rematch of the finals of that gold medal game. That Filipino SEA Games squad beat Indonesia by a slight 8 points. Indonesia pushed them hard, but those are totally different squads. Indonesia, as you might have heard, have been unable to bring their top players. Those guys are playing in the Indonesian Basketball League playoff round. That's why they have had to send this squad. But despite all that, the Indonesian team have been trying to play their best, trying to keep up with everyone. Mike Tolomia into the court. He passes it to Vosotros. Vosotros fakes a pass. Gets it to Rosario, the number 2 draft pick last year in the PBA, and he turns the ball over. Suryadin rushing up. Nice pass to Jericho. Adjusts in the air and 2 points. Philippines are up by 1. Lomia goes straight at the basket and drops another turnover. A bit of a sloppy playing here for the Gilas Cadets. Indonesia obviously having nothing to lose. Vosotros almost sets up for that 3-point shot. Thinks better of it. Passes it to Pesumal, who drops it off to Tolomia. Tolomia challenging Jericho. Gets to the corner. Troy Rosario for 3. Drops the 3-point shot. That is his shot that he's been improving a lot on, as some might have seen when he played for the Talk and Text Tropan Texters. Such improvement he's made shooting 3. Suryadin tries to break down Vosotros. He has the length advantage. Tries a pocket pass to Mariano. Unable to drop it down. Said Troy Rosario wasn't much of a 3-point shooter in college at NU. Went into the PBA, adjusted to the system, shot a decent clip there, and then has found a stretch 4 kind of role for that team. Foul Mariano on Alman Vosotros. Kevin Fair inbounding the ball. He gets to Rosario. Rosario has been looking less aggressive to make it to the paint, playing more of a facilitator role. But he tips the ball out there. Jericho bringing up the ball for Indonesia. He playing with the Pacific Caesar team in the IBL, one of the bottom 4 teams, making up quite a large group in this Indonesian squad. Gets it down to Mariano, who has Troy Rosario on him. Tries to work down in the post. Footwork. And the offensive charge is called. Almost a good play there. Dipped his shoulder in a little bit too low. Mike Tolomia pushing it up. And the pass there leads to a fast break by Suryadin. A lot of turnovers here for the Philippines. The score is 14-12. Indonesia trying to stay with the Philippines. Alman Vosotros from mid-range, in and out. Vosotros trying to do more damage inside than just spotting up for 3s. Bara Sugianto uses his weight to his advantage. Goes down to Jericho. Wild pass to Sugianto. He has Troy Rosario coming all over and shoots a 3 in his face. Unable to get it. Still with the rebound. Jericho takes it inside. Nice spin move to the right again. Doesn't go down. Almost a beautiful move by Jericho. And he gets the ball back on the steal. 2 bad passes for the Philippines already. And the score is tied. 14-14 in the first quarter. The Philippines have got to pick up the pace a little bit. They cannot be too complacent. Tolomia goes straight to the lane. Passes it off. High. Vaughn Pesumao with the 3. Vaughn making his first points of the game. There's a defensive foul. It is on the Philippines. Raymar Jose. Bara Sugianto driving just right at Jose. Defensive foul is called, and Indonesia is going to get the ball. Purnamo to inbound it. He gets Suryadin for the mid-range J, and it's going down again. Indonesia just not backing down. It's 17-16 with 3 minutes 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Chris Michael Tolomia gets the screen from Rosario, and Jose, wide open mid-range shot. Rolls in and out. Jose can't get the rebound. Jericho pushing it up. He has 4 white shirts waiting for him. Gets it to Suryadin. Suryadin gets the screen. Fakes it. Goes to the basket. Unable to put it in. Misses the chance of taking the lead against this Philippines team. Michael Tolomia tries to go for the hoop and harm, but only gets the foul. Purnamo with his first foul of the game. In the game. Oh, and that's going to be called a foul on the floor. No free throws. Gilas Cadets going with a pretty small squad right now. Tolomia, Rosario, Pesumal, Jose, and Vosotros. They have both of their shooters on the floor. Pesumal and Vosotros. Rosario gets the ball out on the perimeter. Has Sugianto on him. Rosario gets fouled, and he's going to be going to the line. And he drops only 1. The lead is still only 2. It's hard to say that we didn't see this coming. Indonesia would only be down 2. Bara fakes nicely. Nice pass. But Purnamo didn't see that coming. Philippines gets the turnover. Tolomia trying to find his seam. Floater. Tries to use the glass. And there's a foul called. Raymar Jose getting into the face of Mariano. But thinks better and walks away. Jose drops the first free throw. A tenacious rebounder. One of the better workhorses in the UAAP. Drops down 2 free throws, pushes the lead up to 20-16 right now, 2 minutes left. Jericho has the ball, gets the double screen at the top of the key. Sugianto has that 3-point range. You got to watch out. Suryadin pulls up for the 3 right in front of Vosotros, but unable to drop it down. Pesumal gets it to Vosotros, passing the ball around the perimeter. Rosario has the lone defender, tries to spin it, turns the ball over. Nice hustle here by Indonesia. Indonesia gets the ball with 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Can they finish this quarter strong? It is going to be one of the best starts anyone has had against the Philippines in this tournament. Tolomia pushing the ball up. Nice back pass to Rosario. Foul and the basket. Rosario gets 1 more shot at an extra free throw. So, Jeth Troy Rosario adding the free throw, getting the 3-point play the conventional way. Indonesia has substituted Jericho. They're going to bring in Indra. Indra, of course, dropped the dunk in the game yesterday against Malaysia, making him one of the 2 players who have dunked. And there you see with the beautiful hair on the top of your screen is Yogi, the shooting guard. Tries a looping pass over to the inside player. Doesn't get it. Philippines putting him on the back pedal. Michael Tolomia drops a pass. Almost turns it over. Vaughn doesn't drop the 3, but rebounded by Rosario. He's going to get it back. Alman Vosotros fakes a shot. Goes for a dribble and the shot. Tries to go glass. Doesn't get it. And another hustle rebound. Tolomia's going to call it. Driving inside. Tolomia. Looper. Jose works for it. Doesn't get it. Indonesia ends up with the ball. Doesn't lose any points in that possession. 34 seconds left in the quarter. Indra looking for Sugianto. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. He has Raymar Jose on him. Sugianto goes straight and gets it completely annihilated by Raymar Jose. Raymar saying to Sugianto, "No way, Jose there." Yes, I just did that. Sugianto walking back down. He's a nice hustle guy. Similar players in terms of style. 8 seconds left. Tolomia trying to work it on Indra. Goes straight to the basket. No one puts a body in front of him. 2 extra points for the Philippines as they end the first quarter. Gilas Cadets in the lead, 25-16, 9-point lead. Indonesia tried to keep up with Philippines, but they just ran away from them, ending the quarter with a 7-0 run. But Indonesia has done well, tried to keep it up. We're going to be taking a short break. Come back with the second quarter soon. So we're about to start the second quarter of the game. This is the 5th SEABA Stankovic Cup. This is held in Bangkok, Thailand at Stadium 29. The game is between Indonesia and Philippines. The Philippines up 25-16. Indonesia has been trying to keep it up. On the floor for them, they'll be having Yogi, Jericho, Haryadi, Pernamo, and it should be Sugianto, if I am not mistaken. For the Philippines, they have Tolomia, Pesumal, Jose, Bello, and Vosotros. Haryadi takes a long shot. Can't get it to drop. Pesumal with the rebound. Tolomia is going to bring it back up. He has Yogi on him. Tolomia, almost a wild pass. Gets to Bello. Fakes it. Nice pass to Jose. And Jose can't drop it down. It's a problem with Raymar Jose a little bit. He's been unable to finish these passes that have been finding their way to him at the under the basket. Sugianto has Bello on him now. Switching it up a little bit. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Yogi figuring something out. Goes to the right. Gets it blocked by Bello. Yogi Tried to adjust in the air. Unable to put it down. 2 monster blocks by Indonesia already in this game. Slowly picking up the defense, but 2 seconds left on the shot clock here for Indonesia to get a shot off. Haryadi passes it. Purnamo tries to bank it off, doesn't get it. Philippines now gets the ball. Thalomia pushes it up. Drives inside, he has him in the post. Nice try to pass. Raymar Jose drops to the floor. Unable to get a good footing. Jose has got to be a little bit stronger down there. These Indonesian players are pretty muscular, pretty strong. Jericho's going to bring the ball up. Jericho finds a lane, tries to do another spin move, but too many players this time. Bello's going to lead the break, drops it off. Pesumal unable to handle the pass. Purnamo now trying to push it up. Yogi can't go to his left, has to turn back to his right. And there's a foul on Elman Vosotros. Vosotros still asking the refs, what did he do wrong? That's a pretty legit question once we watch on the replay there. Here Yogi gets the ball again. Vosotros going in his face. He's going to try to steal the ball this time. Doesn't get it. Pocket pass to Sugianto. Bara with the jumper. 2 more points for Bara Sugianto. Indonesia puts on the first 2 points of the quarter. Philippines have gone almost 2 minutes without scoring. Vosotros tries to drive. Sugianto. See what the call is there. It's an offensive foul. Vosotros not liking that. Vosotros called for the push off. Slightly raising his arm a little bit too high for the referee's liking. Thalomia doing a good job defending Jericho. Forces him into an awkward shot. And we've got Ken Holmquist, however you say that name, in the game. Looking forward to see the young man produce. Bello fakes a shot. Gets Bara Sugianto. Ken passes back. The ball goes out. People on the floor. Bello not liking that pass. And it's Indonesia ball. Restu Purnamo there, taking a rest on the floor, falling down. Indra is back onto the floor, number 24. Pretty athletic guard, a little bit erratic. Trying to get a screen there. Mike Thalomia trying to stay in front of him. Gets to Bara Sugianto for 3. Bara almost in the face of Bello. 2 very fun names to say. Thalomia drops it to Ferrer. Ken Holmquist did the turnover. Purnamo trying to push it up. Almost gets it tapped away. Indra to the corner. Yogi sets up for 3. Yogi unable to drop it down. Ken Holmquist with the rebound. Right now, Bello can't find it. Finds Ken somehow. Ken unable to put it in. And Ken Holmquist misses his chance to get on the scoreboard. Indra once again looking for his lane. Pops up for 3. Rims out. Elias Cadets going 3 minutes without a score until here. Ken drops down 2 points. His first 2 points of the game. Finally getting the Philippines on the board. They're going to go into a timeout. Coming back into the game, Giovanni Halalan, Roger Pogoy, Mac Bello, Kevin Farrer, and Ken Holmquist still on the game. Indonesia coming out of the timeout. They're going to be bringing in Teddy, Barasuyanto, Indra Muhammad, Wardana, and Yogi. Philippines pushing their defense up a little bit higher. Teddy in his purple shoes is going to bring it up. He has Roger Pogoy on him. Teddy tries to kick a pass. Gets away from the hands of Halalan. Indra loses control. Halalan to Pogoy, but a traveling violation is called. Surprisingly, the Philippines have only scored 2 points in this quarter. 4 minutes have passed already. Lead is still only at 9. But the problem has been the Gilas Cadets themselves trying to finish, unable to do so. Indonesia has done pretty well, considering what we've seen from the past. Another foul on Halalan. The refs being a bit sensitive on the contact up there. Teddy gets the ball into Wardana. Pulls up quickly for the jumper, but unable to bring it down. Halalan pushing it up. Nice pass to Ken. And he puts it down. Ken Holmquist scoring all of the points for the Gilas Cadets in this quarter. Something that really wasn't expecting to say. Yogi trying to go to his right. Pulls back for 3. Wild shot. Complete air ball. Halalan drops it off to Bello. Rolls out. Nice rebound by Ken Holmquist.
Looks like Bellon got hit in the face there.
Seems like a little bit of contact there. Halalan trying to go inside. It's Bello driving, absorbing the contact, and gets the foul. It's going to be going to the line for 2. That is the first time that the Philippines will be going to the line in this quarter. Mac Bello hits the first free throw. The score is now 30-18. Philippines slowly creeping away. They need to do better on offense. Jericho going to his right once again. Has a nifty spin move. Teddy goes somehow, and a little bit too many steps.
Got to land on both, then go up.
Got to watch out for those. In for Indonesia is Rally Handoyo, number 99, just substituted in for the first time. Halalan drives all the way to the basket. A little bit too high. Rebounded by Wardana. Indonesia putting the ball up. Raeli hits the 3 on his first touch. Indonesia retaliating a little bit. 31-21. If you're Coach Nash, you have got to be worried about this defense a little bit. Rosario. Kicking it around is the Philippines. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it over to Farrer. Catch and shoot.
Tough shot.
Rolls out. But Pogoy picks it up. And the mid-range, Bank, not open today. Offensive. Loose ball foul on Pogoy.
Indonesia not doing too bad at TK.
Not doing too bad at all. But the Philippines have been giving them the chances to score on defense, and Indonesia have been taking it in the first quarter at least. Second quarter has been a little bit hard to come by, but not bad at all, considering all circumstances. Jericho kicks it to the corner. Suryadin almost drops it down, but gets his own offensive rebound. They've got to work harder to get those box outs. Suryadin picks his own shot out.
Suryadin got some moves, little herky-jerky there.
Yeah, leading scorer for Indonesia, and he almost gets the steal there. Gilas Cadets have to calm down.
Indonesia fighting.
They have nothing to lose at this point. Just put out. This is their last game of the first round. If they win here, they could make it for the third place game at the very least. Rosario just kicking it out, driving and kicking. Halalan goes, misses off the front of the rim.
Great team defense right there.
Yeah, just sticking up disciplined defense. Philippines looking for the best shot, trying to get it, but Indonesia's been giving them hard work. Wardana, fadeaway shot, high looper, doesn't get it.
Really nice shot there.
Halalan pushing it up again. Oscoto is on the floor. Kevin Ferrer getting hounded by Suryadin. Rosario tries to drive, gets tapped, but slightly touched there by Suryadin. The referees see it. He's going to get a call for a foul.
On those type of cases, you know, you could put a hand out and reach for it, but he swiped. Ooh, that could have been all ball.
Ooh, that looks that looks pretty close, but we trust the refs and their decision. Michael Tolomia with a three.
Ooh, that could have been an and one too.
Sinks down the three-point shot, pushes the lead back to 11. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. It's been a pretty slow-paced game. Jericho gets it to Wardana. Drops it down to Rayali. Rayali has Ferrer on him. Wide open is Suryadin. Nice fake. Kicks it back. He's looking for the shot. 3 seconds. Unable to drop it down. Tolomia pushing. Corner. Bogoy. And the three. Indonesia might have gone away with a foul there.
Good execution by the Philippines.
Just nice find. Bogoy just standing in the right position. Nice find by Tolomia. Teddy sizing it up. 10 seconds left. Using a lot of time on the shot clock.
Oh, cookies.
And ends up with the steal. Easy finish from Ferrer. Tolomia racks up another assist. Jericho's gotten a bit quiet after a strong start. He goes there. Tries to drop a pass. Nice pick off by Bogoy. Bogoy, nice pass again to Ferrer. And the Philippines are coming out running. Scoring in consecutive possessions. It is 40-23. 1 minute left in the first half. Suryadin. Watch out for those elbows. Suryadin now has Escoto. Shoots in his face. Doesn't drop it down. Gonna have to defend again. Bogoy picks his shots. Now the Philippines just settling on the perimeter. 48 seconds left. 10 on the shot clock. Tolomia tries a pass there. A little bit too focused on the player there. Suryadin goes to the right. Nifty move. 2 more points for the forward. Just a fun fact, his name is listed as Suryadin. I don't know why. If someone could enlighten us,
Maybe
please do
maybe Suryadin is also a common first name.
I don't understand it either. But a lot of Indonesian players are listed with the same first name and last names.
Oh,
I don't know. It's just something Indonesian.
Well, imagine if LeBron James' first name was James.
James. That's cool. They would. I don't know what they call him. James squared. That would be awesome. I hope one of his grandchildren would be named James. Mike Tolomia goes to the line for 2. Drops the first one. So right now, 12 seconds left. Indonesia is going to have the last say unless they turn it over again. There's a foul called. So that's going to put Indonesia at the line. Unteng Mariano. Mariano goes to the line for 2. Quite an awkward, unique setup for the free throw. Doesn't work for him this time. Misses the first of 2. Philippines are going to get the last say instead with 5 seconds. Gonna see if they can add more to this first half. 41 points so far. Mariano drops the second free throw. Dolomia pushing it up. See what he does. Floater. Drops it out of the rim. And the Philippines ends the first half with the lead, 41-26. Indonesia tried to keep it close, but a run of fast breaks by the Philippines have gotten the better of them. Pete, what do you have to say about this game so far?
Well, TK, I think Indonesia is doing a good job. Of course, Philippines all around solidly. Indonesia just keeps playing hard and doing what they're doing. Try to limit the turnovers, and I think they should be a better game. TK.
Good points all around. We're going to come back to you soon for the second half of this game. This is the SEABA Stankovic Cup in Bangkok, Thailand. Philippines are in the lead over Indonesia, 41-26. We'll be back with you soon.
Let me see that right there.
Music make you lose control.
Don't even know it's my situation was getting so bad to the point where you couldn't
อีกเพียงไม่กี่วันสำหรับการแข่งขันบาสเกตบอล FIBA Stankovic Cup 2016 ก็จะระเบิดขึ้นในวันที่ 22-28 พฤษภาคมนี้ วันนี้เราจะไปติดตามความพร้อมของทีมชาติไทยกันครับสำหรับทีมชาติไทยได้มีการเปลี่ยนแปลงในตำแหน่งหัวหน้าผู้ฝึกสอนโดยได้ทิมลูอิสโค้ชชาวอังกฤษที่มีประสบการณ์ในการคุมทีมในดีลีกมารับหน้าที่ในการทำทีมครั้งนี้ซึ่งคุณนิพนธ์ชวลิตมนเทียนผู้จัดการทีมชาติไทยมั่นใจว่าทีมบาสเกตบอลทีมชาติไทยมีโอกาสเป็น1 ใน 2 ทีมที่จะผ่านเข้าไปสู่รอบชิงชนะเลิศได้อย่างแน่นอน
ระบบความแข็งแรงความมีวินัยอยู่ในฟอร์มของกีฬาบาสเกตบอลที่ควรจะเป็นผมมองไปที่เกมรับแต่ถ้าทีมจะไม่ประสบความสำเร็จเนี่ยเราก็จะประสบความสำเร็จในการปั้นลุกกี้ขึ้นมากีฬาบาสเกตบอลเนี่ยเป็นกีฬาที่ว่าด้วยพละกำลังแรงปะทะ แล้วก็ความแข็งแรงแล้วผมเชื่อว่าเราได้ไปชิงแชมป์เอเชียแน่นอน
ทีมชาติไทยในชุดนี้ประกอบไปด้วยผู้เล่นแถวหน้าของประเทศไทยโดยได้เก็บตัวกว่า1 เดือนที่สนามสเตเดียม29ซึ่งเป็นสนามที่ใช้แข่งขันจริงซึ่งนักบาสเกตบอลทีมชาติไทยชุดนี้มั่นใจว่าพวกเขามีโอกาสสูงที่จะผ่านเข้าถึงรอบชิงชนะเลิศในรายการนี้เช่นเดียวกัน
โค้ชเนี่ยก็เลยพยายามเน้นเกมป้องกันเรื่องระบบทีมแล้วก็พวกเราช่วยกันทำความเข้าใจที่แตกต่างกันก็คือรูปแบบเพราะว่าโค้ชไทยในที่ผมสัมผัสมามีความดีเหมือนกันแต่ว่าจะแตกต่างกันแค่นั้นเองครับตั้งเป้าก็คือขอให้ได้ตั๋วไปครับสำหรับตัวผมคือแค่1 ใน 2ครับผม
เป้าหมายก็คือเราต้องเข้าชิงให้ได้ก่อนนะครับผมแล้วก็ในวันชิงวันนั้นถ้าเราสามารถทะลุเป้าเข้าไปชิงกับฟิลิปปินส์ได้ผมว่าในวันนั้นทุกคนจะทำให้เต็มที่แล้วอาจจะมีเซอร์ไพรส์ในการแข่งขันเกิดขึ้นมาก็ได้ครับขอฝากนะครับผมนักกีฬาบาสเกตบอลทีมชาติไทยที่ทำการแข่งขันสแกนโควิดครับในครั้งนี้นะครับผมให้เชียร์ทุกๆคนด้วยนะครับผมกำลังใจของทุกคนนะครับผมเป็นแรงผลักดันให้นักกีฬาทุกคนนะครับผมมีกำลังใจในการแข่งขันต่อไปนะครับผมไม่ว่าจะมาชมที่สนามนะครับผมโมโนแห่งนี้แล้วก็ติดตามทางบ้านนะครับผมทางช่องโมโน29แล้วก็โมโนพัทนะผมขอให้เป็นกำลังใจให้นักกีฬาบาสเกตบอลทีมชาติไทยชุดนี้ด้วยครับ
และนี่คือความพร้อมของทีมชาติไทยก่อนการแข่งขันศึกใหญ่ที่จะมีขึ้นในสัปดาห์หน้าร่วมรุ้นตามเชียร์ทีมชาติไทยให้คว้าชัย SEABA Stankovic Cup 2016 ที่จะมีขึ้นระหว่างวันที่ 22-28 พฤษภาคมนี้ทางช่องโมโน29และโมโนพลัส
all upset. So when I call, use AT&T collect. Petri dish analysis. Watch me break down sounds, it's analogous to chaos. See, I can guard your players, but they hella quick till I made them look sick. Slip, lost their grip, dirty dog out the pit. Ready to spit, you want a better way your grip. Put your money where your mouth is, lips. Looking hella split, stop messing with them tricks. No creativity in they slang though. When we vibrate, to the deep water bang, yo. See the Kango, peep how it hang low. Mellow, fellow, yellow, let my nuts hang it dango. Came to bring yo ass to the newest. Put you some pressure, you just burn the roof, now we can do this. Been rock with the culture shot. My man speak with his hands holding down the block. We hit them all, homie. Hit them all, homie. Hit them all, homie. Yo, psyching out with the culture style. I innovate to create spitting verses wild. Hit them all, homie. Hit them all, homie. Hit them all.
เอาเลยค่ะกลับมาติดตามชมเกมการแข่งขันกันต่อนะคะในควอเตอร์ที่ 3 ค่ะ
And we're back. Right now, it's the SEABA Stankovic Cup between Philippines and Indonesia. Macbello puts on the first 2 points of the half in a hurry. It's 43-26 right now. Jericho has Bello on him right now. Trying to drive inside, goes to his left and swatted away by Bello. Second monster block by the forward. Bello, of course, a really, really good basketball player and always humble. One of his key traits. Sugianto trying to go on Rosario. Restu Pernamo with a mid-range shot. Doesn't roll down, and Troy Rosario drops the rebound. Delomia, Rosario, Jose. Bello on the floor for the Gilas Cadets. Foul is called on Bello, pushing off Bara Sugianto. The refs have been pretty touchy with raising that arm on your drive in this game. Something that the Gilas Cadets have got to watch out. Yerko tries a cross pass to Bello. Bello with the steal and turns the ball over. It's going to go back to the Gilas Cadets. To Indonesia, sorry. Yerko tries a pick and pop with Sugianto. Can't get the pop. Yadi. Yerko tries another spin. Nice footwork. But again, can't put it down.
Boy's got some moves.
Doing really well. Just a little bit of touches here and there at the end. Bello sets up for three. Rosario with the rebound. Nice rip there. Almost took off the head of an Indonesian defender. And the ball is turned over. The Philippines have been 2-0 so far in this tournament, beating Singapore and Malaysia in their first 2 games. Getting this win would put them up at 3, probably securing a spot in the finals.
3 whites there, still pass the ball.
Nice passing up top there by Philippines, adding 2 more points. Quick timeout called by Indonesia. gonna come back into the game. The Philippines are almost in cruise control. 19 points up with 8 minutes left in the third quarter. On the floor they have Tolomia, Bogoy, Rosario, Bello, and Jose. One guy away from being an all FEU Tamaraw lineup. Let's see if Coach Nash Rosella eventually does that at some point in this tournament. We've yet to see it yet right now. Jericho gets the ball to Suryadin. Bara has Rosario on him, reaching out with those long arms. Suryadin, the scorer for Indonesia, almost turns the ball over, kicks it back to Bara Sugianto. We'll call that a pass to Suryadin.
Right on time.
Kind of like a fake air ball shot. Bello, nice pass from Rosario to Tolomia. On the front of the rim, a little bit too short. And then turnover by the Indonesian guard, Jericho. Raymar Jose with the hop step. 2 more points, and the lead is 47-28, Indonesia. Still trying to figure out how to keep within pace. Nice closeout by Jose. Rosario tries to pick it off, but deflects it out. Yadi to Jericho. Quick shot with the shot clock expiring. Lomia pushes straight into the zone, but has to kick it back out after almost losing the ball. Lomia.
Nice move. A floater.
Recognizing the defense and just flying right by him. Yadi gets free. Drives by, kicks it back to Jericho on the 3. Herky-jerky moves, mid-range shot, air ball once again. Maybe some fatigue is going in hand for Indonesia here. Bogoy doesn't drop the 3. Indonesia gets the rebound. Seems like a guy is on the floor on the other end. 5-4. Suryadin for 3.
Nice fake and a nice shot.
Sweet shot there for Suryadin. So Indonesia not going down easily. 49-31. Must be reminded though that Indonesia has not scored over 45 points at all in this tournament. And doing so here might say a little bit something about the concerns that Coach Nash himself and Coach Josh have mentioned about the defense of the Gilas Cadets. Foul there by Mike Tolomia. On the floor, Indra Muhammad coming in. Mariano, Sugianto, Suryadin, and Purnamo for Indonesia. Suryadin tries to drive by but gets it picked away, but gets free. Bara Sugianto for 3.
Splash.
Sinks it down. Another 3-pointer for Indonesia. They're up at 34 right now. Sugianto is a pretty good stretch forward there. He has that range. He showed that yesterday. Escoto driving down, kicking it back. Bello with a nice hesitation step. Gets it partially blocked there by Mariano. The adjustment in the air gave enough time for Mariano to reach over and block that shot. Passes it to Vosotros, banks it in. Vosotros scores his first 2 points of the game, getting on the board with that nice bank shot. For Gilas Cadets now, Vosotros, Halalon, Bello, Escoto, and Ferrer. Offensive foul called on Suryadin. Again, the refs are really keen on calling those push-offs. Jonas Tibayan coming into the game, and that will be the first time we see him here. All 12 players have played for the Gilas Cadets. Gets his first touch. Has Bara Sugianto on him. Passes it to Farah. Break. Blows by Yogi. Draws the foul. Ferrer drops his first free throw. The lead is now 20. Ferrer has been quite quiet in this tournament compared to the season he had with the UST Growling Tigers last year. MVP worthy performance, 17 points, 8 rebounds per game. He's taking a step back in the role. They have quality players all over the place. Suryadin has Ferrer on him now. Calls for a screen from Mariano. Looks for his options. Gets Indra for 3.
Nice shot.
Indonesia dropping 3 straight 3-pointers.
Good recognition to not force the pass into the roll and get an open shot instead.
And the Philippines airballs a shot.
And also a good screen ahead leading to that shot just now.
Let's see if Indonesia can continue the momentum from those 3-point shots. Passes to the corner. Suryadin has Tibayan on him, the youngster.
Bank.
Suryadin unable to drop it down. And Yogi will be called for a loose ball foul. Francisco Yogi da Silva of Pelita Jaya of the Indonesia Basketball League. A bit foul prone. Jonas Tibayan to inbound the ball. He has Halalon, Vosotros, Escoto, and Ferrer. And they're going to keep changing inbounds until they finally get it to Halalon. Halalon back in the game. Strong game he had yesterday against Singapore. Halalon drives inside, floater, gets fouled by Mariano. Mariano can't believe that. Mariano looking in disbelief towards his bench. Let's see the replay here. A little bit of a tap on the wrist at the end of the shot. Shouldn't have leaned his hands in forward.
Hand straight up, jump straight up, and you're good.
Yeah, that's something that is overlooked sometimes. Defensive discipline. Just keep those hands up.
Absolutely.
I know that as a defender, you might want to just swat away at the ball and get that monster block, but just changing the course of the shot is enough. The score,
most of the time, yep.
Yeah, the ball won't go in the basket for most of the time, and you can still keep the ball in the game as well.
That's right.
Indra getting the ball up. He has Vosotros on him. Gets Bara Sugianto, drives inside. Philippines all on the baseline, and quick hands by Halalon. Gets the foul. Suryadin, one of the more unique numbers we've seen, number 52, inbounded the ball to Sugianto. Number 24, Indra, step back shot over there, but Wardana with a nice rebound.
Big rebound right there.
Big rebound. Farah has to do a better job of boxing out there. And instead, Wardana goes to the line for 2. Wardana drops it both. They're at 39. Again, Philippines up by 17 points. Halalon with a pass to Vosotros for 3.
Oh, in and out.
Almost down by Vosotros. So Yadin loses handle again. He might have a good scoring touch, but sometimes turns the ball over at a pretty high rate. He's got to watch out about those fast breaks.
Good pass. Good
And
finish.
Escodo playing solidly. Shedding away the concerns about his injury in the first game when he fell down, grasping for his ankles. Indra drives away somehow, tries to float it in, but can't sink it. Halalon with a wide open lane, goes back, kicks it out to Bayan. Look away pass from Ferrer and a turnover by the Gilas Cadets, a little bit sloppy.
The Philippines looking a little sloppy at this point, but I think they got their subs in at the most part right now.
Yeah, but still, even if you're the subs or the starters, you gotta play 100%. You can't be complacent despite who the opponents are.
Oh, the trap from Indonesia is leading up to that right now, so you gotta give credit to Indonesia, doing a great job setting those traps for the subs of the Philippines.
Yeah, 12 turnovers for the Philippines. We have 1 minute 26 seconds left in the third quarter, so Yadin's gonna take 2. Second shot for Suryadin. Gonna roll off the right side of the rim to Bayan with a rebound. Halalon is going to push it up. Nice drive inside, nice passing. Gets fair at the corner, unable to drop it down. But nice ball rotation right there. Good recognition by Vosotros to kick it out. Yogi back with the puffy hair right now in the corner. Indra is gonna drive. Kicks it to the corner. Doesn't take the shot. Rayali tries to float it over. Doesn't get it. Halalon pushing the pace up again. Almond Vosotros has the numbers. Halalon
Nice execution on the fast break by the Philippines.
takes the ball to the rim. Giovanni JJ Halalon. We're just gonna keep on getting nicknames for Halalon because anything is better than the bus driver at this point. Wardana goes to the rim. Nice strong move. Unable to finish, but Rayali doesn't finish. What chances go missing opportunity for Rayali, number 99 of Indonesia. But still, they're going to go to the line for 2.
In and out on the first.
Rayali, they want to break the 40-point mark at least. Remember, Thailand beat Indonesia 89-44. Singapore beat Indonesia 62-40. Gilas Cadets beat Malaysia 108-54. And they are here in the lead 60-40. A block shot by Wardana on Ferrer. Tries to pass it up front. Rayali hits his second three-point shot of the game. Ends the third quarter on a high note. Indonesia with 43. Philippines with 60. The lead is 17 points. We're going to be coming back soon to you with this game. Philippines, Indonesia in 2 minutes. Going to take a short break. See you soon. Hello, viewers. We're gonna start the last 10 minutes of the game between Philippines and Indonesia in the 5th SEABA Stankovic Cup 2016. We're here at Stadium 29 in Bangkok, Thailand, the venue of the event. We've been having a lot of fun this entire week. A lot of basketball being played. 10 more minutes left in this game, though. Philippines in a commanding 17-point lead. Indonesia are down by 17, but they've been doing pretty well getting their offensive shots going down. On the floor for Indonesia, Suryadin, Wardana, Indra, Yogi, and Rayali. For Gilas Cadets, Vosotras, Rosario, Halalon, Bello, and Ferrer. And Indra starts the quarter for Indonesia with 2 points. What a surprising turnaround this has been. We expected a pretty big lead by the Philippines at this point of the game. Passing the ball around the perimeter. Halalon drops a pass to Rosario. Rosario unable to finish, but will get 2 free throws.
Quite a finish.
Would have liked to see Rosario just go on and dunk that ball in. Brought down a pretty monstrous dunk in the first game of the tournament.
We all want that.
Just want some buzz to go around. Fans starting to come to the game. There will be a Thailand versus Singapore game after this one. For all you Filipino viewers, stay tuned for that game, because Thailand will be playing the Philippines tomorrow. Should be the marquee matchup of this tournament. Troy Rosario starting to be more aggressive, has gone to the line for the second time since the start of the quarter. Hits the first one there and misses the second one. Mardana gets a rebound. Indonesia tries to push the ball up. Almost a steal there by Bello. Gotta watch out about that. Refs say there is a slight deflection. Indonesia will keep possession of the ball. Indra, bad pass to Yogi, a little bit too much in front. Halalon, nice pass to Bello. Bello adjust midair, what a layup.
Nice finish.
Maybe a little bit of a Jordan S left to right layup there. Nah, I'm pushing it, but yeah, maybe a little bit. Yogi misses the 3-point shot. Rebounded by Ferrer. Bello's gonna go again, but he draws it back, sets up the defense. Also Tross looking around. Decides to go back to Ferrer. Bello kicks to the corner. Halalon drives by. Banks in the floater. 2 more points for the Philippines. Just gonna slowly play this game out, but they're trying out their full court press. Nice steal by Bello. Passes it in front to Halalon. Throws it back twice. Was looking for the alley-oop there. Or maybe that was just an intended pass off the rim to Vosotras. Wardana goes straight, doesn't put it down. Halalon from the corner, unable to make it, but nice rebound by Ferrer, puts in 2 more.
Philippine size coming into effect a little bit, and also Indonesia players not looking to box out their players.
Might as well be fatigued. This is their 4th straight game of the tournament, having one of the rougher schedules among all 5 teams. Having seen Indonesia play all 4 games, and tomorrow they won't be playing at this rate, they will probably be missing on the last day of the tournament in that 1st place and 3rd place game. What do you have to say about Indonesia in this tournament so far, Pete?
Well, you know, like we all know by now, the Indonesia league is going on. They're their top national team players are still in the playoffs, so they have what they have here now. Obviously, it's a little bit, they have less experience than a lot of these guys on the other national teams here, but hey, they've shown quite an improvement game by game. Wouldn't you say, TK?
Yeah, it just we've been watching them all game. We've been commentating, seeing them play their hearts out, and we've just seen improvements everywhere. Like we've mentioned, Jericho has been doing well, improving his confidence, going to the rim. Guys like Bara Sugianto, just getting to know how these guys play and seeing their confidence level rise. It's good for the development in their own country as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the guys showed a few moves that I didn't know they had from the first match. First time I seen them, you know, in these couple games. I'm seeing some pretty good moves out of these guys. So they just got to go back home and you know, practice more, you know, get more experience and understand the game better, and it'll come on like everybody else. They'll be much better later.
Yeah.
Getting to play with a team like the Philippines here, who are obviously a big basketball country, is a great experience for these young Indonesia rising stars. They'll definitely learn from this and have an edge over the younger kids that are not here right now.
Who knows, maybe next time we'll be able to see them make the national team squad without any asterisks attached at the end.
Exactly.
So Philippines pushes the lead up there with a 3 from Von Tresumao. 3 points. Indra, a turnover, almost a turnover. Ball, there's the turnover. Mike Delomia lays it up.
Philippines is just so precise with their execution, their defense. They move the ball well, they finish well. It's a big advantage they have.
Yeah, their offense is really clicking, but the concern has always been the defense for this squad. See if they can crank it up a notch to end strongly. Bara Sugianto gets his shot erased by Bello. That's 3 big blocks for Bello. Bello having his block party. Sir Yadin, nice drop off to Wardana.
Yeah, that's a nice move there. Good pass.
Nice recognition, not too selfish. Selfless pass. Delomia to Bello, corner. Ogoy just calmly looking for the shot. And Bara Sugianto not letting Troy Rosario getting anything easy.
Troy Rosario could have got that one a lot easier. I think he was trying to dunk that one.
I think he was trying to just put it up.
Yeah. Defense came pretty quick.
Probably didn't expect Bara to get up that high.
Yeah, true.
Rosario, this is his first free throw. While he has all the talents to be the star and offensive focus on this team, he's taken a step back to be more of a facilitator. I like what I see. He doesn't force anything. Just taking a step back, letting his teammates play a little more. Good for his development as well. Bernamo misses his jumper, though is wide open. Dolomia looking in the 1-3-1 zone here from Indonesia, trying to just pass it all around. Pogoy. Pogoy drops the 3. He's been showing a pretty confident stroke. Pretty all-around small forward. So Yadin gets trapped in the corner there. Hard to come out when you're in that position. Gets the jump ball called, and the ball will end up in the Philippines' possession. Lomia passes the ball to Pesumao. Lomia finds an open lane, kicks it back out. Ken doesn't make the shot, and a foul down low on Bara Sugianto. Raymar Jose draws that on him. So the Philippines still getting the ball. Raymar Jose on the perimeter tries to drive by. Awkward movement there down low, but gets his rebound somehow. Tries to put it back, doesn't get it. Waiting for the defense. Wardana brings down the ball. Jericho back in the game for Indonesia. 5 minutes left in the game. Score is 78-47. Suryadin. Suryadin now has Jose on him. He has the speed advantage. Will he take it? Takes the three, misses it. Rolls out. Ken Holmquist unable to handle the ball. Another three. Finally, the Raymar Jose picks it up. Salomia trying to break it down. And a foul before Indonesia is able to get away with the steal. Jericho anticipated too much on that defensive possession. Hands went too far. Refs getting a new ball. Starting to get slippery out there. That's 5 team fouls for Indonesia. Thalomia is going to go to the line. From here on out, Philippines will. Checking out with the leading scorers of the Philippines, Thalomia with 12, Pokoy with 10, Ferrer with 10, all three in double digits. Rosario has led the team in rebounding with 9. And surprisingly, Halalon has 7. One of the better rebounding guards. Despite his small size, Bara Sugianto tries a blow by Jose, draws a foul.
He just can't move away fast enough.
2 pretty big-boned guys going up against each other.
He's got good moves, but he just can't get away.
Maybe needs to slim down a little bit.
Maybe.
Get his speed up. But yeah, like you said, he has really good moves, good spin moves. Nice blow-by.
And he's a good shooter, too.
True. Suryadin.
That's a good look.
Yeah, tries to wrap around. Wardana not ready.
Big man's got a seal.
Pogoy with a power rebound. Salomia calmly getting it up. Passing the ball around the perimeter. Can't find the open guy yet. So Pogoy is going to pull it out and find another way to attack. Jose, mid-range shot, gets it blocked by Jericho. Goes inside this time. And Pogoy.
Could have been an and one there.
Almost. Gets some contact. Not phased by it. Puts in 2. Jericho gonna slowly figure out how to attack this defense. Sugianto crosses it to Teddy. Kicks it back to Jericho for 3. Unable to bring it down. Ken Holmquist with the rebound. And a wild pass by Thalomia. Another turnover for the Philippines. That's 14 turnovers in total. Gotta watch out for those. Big advantage the Philippines have had in this game is the number of offensive rebounds. They've had 17 offensive rebounds. Always got to hurt for the defense. A lot of possessions. Indonesia has done well initially on the first shot, but can't seal from the Philippines getting that offensive rebound. And that second chance is always hard to guard. Everyone's ready to get out of the defensive stance. Just needs a lot of discipline to end the shot and one and done. On the floor here for the remaining minutes, remaining 3 minutes, 44 seconds is Thalomia, Pogoy, Pesumal, Tibayan, and Holmquist. For Indonesia, it's Jericho, Bara Sugianto, Wardana, Indra, and Teddy. Indra fakes a pass from the wing. Gets it to Teddy. Teddy gets the screen. Looks for a fadeaway shot. Drops it down.
Tough shot. Fadeaway.
Right in the face of Roger Bogoy. Salomia tries to drop it into Holmquist. Unable to get it to his hands. Indonesia now has 49 points. Can they break the 50-point mark for the first time in this tournament? Bogoy too aggressive on defense.
Almost hugging him there.
Maybe wanted to get substituted out as they bring in a substitution here. Alman Vosotros coming into the floor along with Ferrer. Jericho has Vosotros on him. Pulls up, mid-range jumper. Too many white shirts down low. Vosotros looking for the guys. It's Tibayan, bad pass by Tibayan. Indra goes. Wild layup, can't pull it down. Tibayan.
Surprised no foul there.
Yeah, Tibayan though grabbed the net instead of grabbing for the ball. And Indonesia ends with the offensive rebound. Youngster needs to learn a little bit more in that kind of situation. Go for the ball. Could have been a goaltending as well if the refs wanted to call basketball interference. Wardana having the speed advantage over Holmquist.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, I wanted to see Delvin Go do that against what was it yesterday? Yeah, Philippines. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So we might actually be seeing Delvin Go do that in the next game. Singapore will be going up against Thailand in a few. Stay tuned for that. Especially all you Filipino viewers. Thailand should be the matchup in the finals if everything goes as the past performances.
Well, Thailand's got a few guys. TK, well, Thailand's got a few guys that can match up well to go though. This should be a really exciting game.
Yeah.
But you know, yesterday Singapore's size actually played a little bit of role on the Philippines. And I really wanted to see that, but unfortunately we didn't. But I think the game ahead here, we're gonna see a lot of go plays and also Lim.
Oh yeah,
should be a good one.
Should be a really good one. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes left in the game. Philippines 80, Indonesia 50. Tibayan turned the ball over there, and Alman Vosotros fouls. Jericho down low. Vosotros getting a bit of confusing fouls, at least to him. That will be his third. Probably not contact, but his actions looked like a little bit of hugging. Wardana trying to take it out, loses the ball on the way. And another foul by the Philippines.
This kid's he's got a bright future.
Yeah.
This guy right here. He's
nice movement for a big guy, fluid.
Yeah, he's got moves and he knows what to do in the post. He goes the right direction. This guy's the guy to look for in the future of Indonesia right here. Big man.
Really long as well. And look at that. He has a pretty good free throw shot. Puts down the first one. 51 to 80. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
The show of experience is when you get the ball in the post and you wait for a second to see where your guys are going and then go to work. That's certain guys have that only.
Ferrer takes the contact. Ken Holmquist unable to put it down and gets fouled.
That's a lot of contact.
Holmquist missed the first free throw. He's on the scoreboard already with 4 points earlier. And he hits the second one. Scoring 81 to 52. The Philippines players are already chilling on the bench. They'll be looking forward to watch the next game. Indra passes it to Wardana, but Ken Holmquist with a quick feet gets to the ball first. Tries to pick it up, Indra. Volsatras kicks it all the way to the corner. Pesuma wide open. Misses the shot. Kevin misses. Ken Holmquist, 2 more points.
The no refill.
The no refill. That's a reference to being a Norwegian Filipino. The no refill, Ken Holmquist.
Quite a big boy.
Really big, still really young. Has potential to grow. Wardana tries to blow by him. Just loses a bit of handle. And there's another foul on Ken. 56 seconds left in the game. As you see, they're in the slow play. Wardana shook him off to the left. Ken has got to be more disciplined to stay on his feet if he knows that he doesn't have the speed advantage. Wardana misses the front end. Can he make it 1 point more? Misses out. Tibayan with a rebound. Sky's up. Last few moments of this game. Ferrer goes to the line. Turns the ball over.
He got really close to the hoop already. He should have just went up.
Indonesia unable to make that count. 30 seconds left in the game. The Philippines are going to go away with the win, but the concerns of the defense is going to linger a bit. Pesumal passes it around. 3-point shot. Rolls in and out. Von Pesumal unable to add 3 more. 17 seconds. Indonesia should be playing the timeout. Philippines are going to go 3-0 in the tournament so far, setting up a game against Thailand tomorrow. Thailand will be playing Singapore in the game after this. The game will start at around 6:30 Bangkok time. So stay tuned for that, for all of you watching on YouTube or anywhere else. Wardana trying to add more scores to Indonesia. 4 seconds left in the game. Just gonna run it out. And that's the game. Pete, your comments on this game, please, sir.
Well fought game by Indonesia. Like I said, they're getting better game by game. Showed tremendous improvement since the first game they played against Thailand. And also the second game they did quite well. Led Malaysia in the first quarter, but unfortunately Malaysia's experience and depth got in the way. They lost that game. This game showed a lot of skills on independently on certain players. Indonesia's getting better. They're a really young set of guys. Obviously, they're not the A team national team, but hey, these guys will be on the A team national team one day, and maybe soon. A few guys I see have a lot of potential. So keep a lookout for a few of these young Indonesian players. Philippines solidly throughout almost the whole bench. Philippines does have a weakness. They do turn over the ball. I noticed the trap gets a certain guys, and but offensive execution for the Philippines is their strength. They defend as a team, and it's gonna be a good matchup to see Thailand versus Philippines. All right, and TK is court side. Is gonna be interviewing the coach of the Philippines shortly. Please stand by.
So they, what was the overall total rebounds? 54 to what, 30 something? That's where the Philippines can hurt
ส
us.
วัส
So
ดี
he
ครับ
is
ก็
obviously the head
จบกัน
coach
ไปแล้วนะครับกับเกมระหว่างทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์กับทีมชาติอินโดนีเซียนะครับก็ทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์ชนะไป 83-52 เราก็จะมาสัมภาษณ์กับความรู้สึกของทั้งผู้เล่นแล้วก็โค้ชของทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์นะครับเริ่มจากโค้ชแนชเลยนะครับ So coach, that was another win on your resume. You're 3-0 now, but it's setting up a pretty big matchup against Thailand tomorrow. After seeing your form, what do you think you have to improve to beat Thailand?
Well, I think as a team we have this tendency of relaxing, especially on defense. We can do that against a team like Thailand. You know how strong they are. They're well prepared for this tournament, so we need to do a better job tomorrow when we play them.
ก็ได้ถามกับโค้ชแนชไปนะครับว่าจะทำยังไงสำหรับเกมที่ทุกคนตั้งตารอคอยกับทีมชาติไทยกับฟิลิปปินส์ก็เขาก็เห็นว่าที่ผ่านมานี่อาจจะเล่นกันสบายๆเกินไปหน่อยก็คงต้องเตือนผู้เล่นของทีมให้ตั้งใจมากขึ้นกับทีมชาติไทยที่เตรียมมาพร้อมมากต่อไปเราก็จะมาสัมภาษณ์กับผู้เล่นของทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์ที่เล่นดีๆนะครับวันนี้ก็คือไมเคิลโตโลเมียครับ So Mike, you had a pretty good game today. You got into the defense, but tomorrow is going to be a pretty big game. What do you think you have to do well for your team in tomorrow's matchup?
I need to distribute the ball well because I know the defense of Thailand is pretty tough.
ก็หลังจากที่ถามไมเคิลไปนะครับก็ได้ถามเขาว่าวันนี้ก็เล่นได้ดีจริงๆแต่มีอะไรที่ต้องปรับปรุงพัฒนาไปอีกไหมสำหรับเกมที่จะเจอไทยพรุ่งนี้เขาก็บอกว่าเขารู้ตัวว่าทีมชาติไทยป้องกันได้ดีก็ต้องจ่ายบอลให้ดีมากขึ้นแล้วก็เสียเทิร์นโอเวอร์น้อยลงครับก็จบลงไปเพียงเท่านี้สำหรับการสัมภาษณ์ของทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์แล้วเดี๋ยวจะส่งกลับไปอย่างผู้บรรยายครับ